All the links you need to join my chat or take action on the course or the mentorship are here. Otherwise, click that Twitter link to private message me. How's it going, everyone? It's Louis Crypto here. I'm back with another quant update for you all. We're looking at the daily time frame, and if you did tune into yesterday's update, we were talking about these two candlesticks over here, these two shooting star candlesticks that had rejected this $111 level over here of support. So now it is actually confirmed as resistance, although, you know, a week before it was actually above it, holding its support. Luckily enough for all of you lot, I told you that there is a double bottom here. We did meet the target, but of course I personally warned you guys that this is just correctively coming back up, looking for continuation low, which we of course have now seen done. Now last month in April, when we had that BitTREX hack where Quant itself didn't get hacked, but a lot of Quant tokens were hacked from the BitTREX exchange and converted for Ethereum. So when that happened, luckily enough for you guys, I had this level already marked out at $111. Not only this, it was a key level back in 2021, which I remember, and this is on the KuCoin chart over here. And yeah, we see it actually being respected as somewhat of a support over here on this second leg of this double bottom over here. Some resistance. So if we are to actually stay below and reject $111, we can see the dumps that it has. So at this point, I know it's not very zoomed in, but we're not really focused on each and every single candlestick. We're just looking at the percentage moves. So from that $111 resistance, we can see that price did actually dump 30%. So over here to the right, we see the same scenario, but a 20% dump. So it seems as if we like to come back down in and around this area over here, which is between $83 and $93. $93 is actually the box over here. So this key level of support, in which I've been saying every single day on the channel, as long as we remain above $100, we've actually got chances of going up. We've got chances of forming a double bottom. We have to technically say we're bullish because you're still holding this low, meaning that this is still higher than that. And so that's not downtrend structure. Downtrend structure would be a loss of $100, putting in new lower lows. So until that point, there is still chances of going up. But as I've been warning you guys for multiple months on the channel now, if you haven't been subscribed and you haven't been warned by me over these last few months, make sure you do subscribe. Let's try and get this channel. I don't know how long it's going to take, but we're on the road to 10K. It would be much appreciated if you guys could share these updates. Honestly, sharing helps so much, guys, because it's going to, or retweeting, it's going to post it out to all your followers. And this is how we're going to grow, as well as leaving a comment, even if it's just an emoji or a thank you. And I will engage back with you guys if you have any questions in the comment section down below. But let me know your thoughts with Quant. What do you personally think is going to happen? Will this $100 level hold? If that is the case, guys, we've got a potential huge double bottom over here. A break above this bear market box would send us to about a $300 Quant, per Quant, and this would be the target out of this double bottom. But equally, we have this shoulder, head and shoulder. And so the target out of that, which I've been saying every day on the channel, even while it was forming. So on the weekly time frame, I made a post on Quant over here saying we've got a weekly head and shoulders pattern. But when I post this on Twitter, I got a lot of hate. I've bookmarked them. So if this does play out, I'm going to message them and just show them. But yeah, we had a rejection off of here, and then we came back down. So I already saw that wick, and you know, I could see on the daily time frame as well, it was coming up from there, forming this right shoulder. But not a lot of people on the Twitter were in agreement with that. You know, most of the comments did not like that, what the post was saying. And all the post was saying is that there's a potential head and shoulders pattern. We need to go ahead and break the neckline right there, that yellow line right there. And so we broke it and we retested it as resistance, looking for that continuation lower. From that point there, we have to say the pattern's target is valid. So I've been saying that on the channel every day, but also understanding that while we are still above $100, this specific green line going across here, all of this here is higher than that. So these lows are higher than these lows, which is $100. So technically speaking, that's uptrend structure. Of course, we can break this. This is why I've been constantly saying, you know, the pattern is technically valid, but I would like to wait for $100 to be lost to get that full confirmation we are going to head lower, because there is still that chance. As you can see over here, this is acting as our resistance, but this is acting as our support. So in actual fact, guys, we're just trapped between the two, and then it's going to decide up or down. Which one is it going to break? The support or this ascending resistance? So it's a bit annoying that this is ascending. So what I can make this a little bit easier for you guys. Well, I say easier, it will actually get a bit more confusing. But you can use this 618 over here. Well, because this would be a little bit above, this is why I said it's going to get confusing. What I would say, if you want to use horizontal support rather than this uptrending one as your resistance, you can even just wait for a close above that 0.5 fib, because that would be a full reclaim of the golden pocket, something that we should have never lost in the first place. We lost it over here for a specific reason, to meet my 106 target. And I told you guys all the way up here, we're going to 106, and then when we met the target, I said we're going to come back up to the neckline here, because this was the previous double bottom neckline. And when we lost, when we came up into this as resistance, where did we dump to? In and around that 106 area. So we had this head and shoulders. The specific target was 106, that's why we called for it. And as we saw last time, we held this area. Where do we go back up to? Where we were. So just where we were. So it makes sense. As I mentioned to you guys, we're going to come back up to there. Let me know if you were profiting from any of these trades in in these YouTube videos, because I am giving every single day on the channel pretty much trades. So for example, as I was saying over here, this is now resistance. So by definition, that means current top. At the moment, of course, we can get above it and invalidate that, but right now it's the current top, so that means we should be dumping from this location. So there are free trades if you can read into what I'm saying, but if you're not really getting it, if you're not really understanding and seeing for yourself, and understanding that there actually are trades here, join my community, guys. We do weekly group calls. In actual fact, last night during the Champions League game with Inter, we did a group call for multiple hours from 8 until like 11 p.m. So yeah, it was crazy, guys. We were like in the Discord group live calls for about 3 hours, and we were trading together. We were coming up with new strategies together and back testing, and not even back testing, we were forward testing these new strategies that we were coming up with. So if you want to be part of that community, if you want to be part of the weekly group calls, there will be another one on Saturday where we will be trading together again, and of course profiting together, working on your personal struggles, looking for new longer term investments. We're doing all the above. We've got a strong community. If you want to be part of that, all the links that you need to join my community or become a student are found down below in the description. I've had a handful of people in the last few days in the comment section below saying, where can I take action? So again, all the links are in the description down below. You either want to click on this course and mentorship, or if you want to become a member, click this link, and this is the membership level in which you will be able to join my Discord community, where again you have access to all my past students and learn a load from myself and them, as well as being part of our weekly group calls where we're literally doing it hand in hand together. But otherwise, you can actually look at the bookings over here and take action on the course. You're going to get, with either the course and the mentorship, you're going to get 3 months for free in my Discord community, so you guys can have a feel for it, and then if you like it or not, you can decide to stay on or leave. But all past students get it at 50% discount, that membership level. So coming back over to Quant over here, there are some things that we can do. I can measure the fibs from this high point over here, which was the fake out, which I told you guys exactly. And if you didn't get that back then, it's always best to find someone you can trust and learn from. And of course, I have all the things in place for you guys to do so. The mentorship plan that I have is something that I personally wish I had. I had to pay $2,000 for a 2-hour session with my mentor, and I'm here doing 10 sessions with everyone, and including my course if you want to do the mentorship. So all the links you need, again, pinned in the comment section below. If you want a mentor to actually guide you through it, it's hand in hand until you get it, let me guys know, and I'm more than happy to help every single one of you. So just private message me on my Twitter if you want to. Again, you can just find the Twitter link over here, all in the description down below. But we are currently rejecting this golden pocket, which so happens to be that $111 level. So if we did not have that $111 level, it's already saying there should be a resistance here. And then luckily enough, we have that $111 level. So it's just acting as confluence, two things in agreement. More like we want multiple things to agree with one another, saying that this is a key level of resistance. We saw it was once support here, and now it's resistance. And the last time it rejected this exact resistance point, we got a 30 and 20% dump, or 30 and 15% dump. So could that be the case right now? This is why I've been constantly saying on the channel that although we are below this neckline, and we should actually go down, there's that off chance that because we are still above 100, and again, we need Bitcoin to behave, and of course Quant, but as long as we're above 100, there is that potential opportunity to go up. But me personally, although I have to keep the stance of bullish while above 100, my personal thought is that this is eventually going to be lost, just because I think that we could have a candle that invalidates that. But for the moment, if we're looking at the BTC chart, I'm just going to pull up a random one. I don't know if it has any drawings, but yeah, we see this shoulder, head and shoulder over here. Let me head over to my Bybit thing, because that's where I have my CME gap thing. So here we go. In my last Bitcoin update over on Monday, we spoke about this CME gap, this rising wedge, this head and shoulders pattern. We've been talking about this actual target down here in my Discord community for over 1 month now. On this dump over here, we were already talking about putting in trades all the way down to here, and with trailing stop loss, of course. But as we can see, we need to find out if Bitcoin will now reclaim, invalidate all of this and continue up, or will it now go ahead and fill in this CME gap? There is also a CME gap higher, so could it be that we come down and test this first and then go to that one, or are we going to go up to that one first and then come down? So if you want to keep up to date with this, then you know what to do, and just simply join my community. Now heading back to Quant, so let me just get that YouTube playlist and Quant over here. Yeah, so if Bitcoin were to continue lower, then that's why it makes sense that we have this bearish head and shoulders I've been talking about on the channel for multiple months now. And of course, we're just simply waiting for the loss of $100 to finally go ahead and meet this target. But many months before I even spoke about this head and shoulders, about 6 months ago now, back in November, it might even be longer, guys, 6-7 months ago, back in November over here, literally on this day exactly, when FTX started capitulating, I warned everyone we are going to get a dead cat bounce. And the amount of hate, I always get hate, even though I'm just giving the truth, and it's actually quite annoying. I say that I don't want people in the comments saying, "Oh, Louis, don't worry, don't listen to them." I'm not listening to them, but if I'm here every day and I'm getting hate, even though I'm trying to warn you guys, it's just annoying. At that moment over here, when I was calling for the dump and saying that we're going to get a dead cat bounce, which is literally this, and we've exactly done that, but we've had to wait 6 to 7 months for that to come to fruition. So for 6 to 7 months, I've just been getting belittled, berated, whatever you want to call it. I personally don't care. I'm always here trying to look out for you, trying to look well into the future. Whereas you always get these quant pages and all this quant cult following these quant pages, and the quant pages saying we're only going up, we're going to 10k quant, we're going to 100k quant, hold this many quant and you're going to be a millionaire, and all this garbage nonsense. I'm just here giving you the reality. Why? Because I want the end goal more than all of you. I want quant to be up there, but why lie to you? Because that's lying to myself. So there's no point in lying to you, and there's no point in lying to myself. So simply, when I saw this FTX capitulation, I knew, okay, this is a big wave down. There's going to be a golden pocket here, and when we get up to that golden pocket, you're going to reject it. So then you have to measure from here to here, in which it gives us a new golden pocket. But we had a head and shoulders over here with a target down at 106, in which the pattern's target was met, and now we're back down there. So when we came up, we were meant to reclaim that golden pocket here and actually head higher and potentially form this double bottom. But you can still do this double bottom down over here as long as we hold $100. Now there's a lot getting on this chart right now, and if you can't follow along, this is simply why, instead of trying your utmost best in like, I can get away with it doing for free, I'll learn from Louis' videos, I'm not putting everything in these videos, guys. There's way more to it. I'm just trying to use the simplest things for you guys to understand, and if you still can't understand it, you need to take action, whether that's the mentorship or the course, and you know what to do. Either just private message me, talk to me on my Twitter, whether just to see what your personal struggles are. We can work on them. That is why I'm here for you guys. I'm here to help you become self-sufficient traders. We've got 80 plus students in the chat. This is because most of them, like 75 of them, are past students. We've only got like 5 people from the public that have actually joined. So 5,000, almost 6,000 of you here. 80 people of the 5,000 are of course subscribers and taken action on the course or the mentorship, but only 5 people out of the public that hasn't taken action has actually joined this Discord community and actually profiting along. We've done hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of percents over these last 2 to 3 weeks with this meme coin mania and trading the volatility. You don't even need to own the meme coins. We're just trading them with leverage. And if you want to do that and actually profit and literally change your life, guys, put yourself in a different situation, then you need to take action. What I tried to do is learn for free, because I got scammed multiple times, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to learn for free. Then I found a guy. I was like, okay, you know what, this guy is saying is legit. So let me take action on his course. I bought 3 of the guy's courses in the end. I took a $2,000 2-hour mentorship lesson with him. And of course it wasn't enough. So that's why I've created something where it is enough. So that's why I've got a full plan that's 10 hours of one-to-one help with me over a 3, 4, 5 month period. You're going to be with me doing 10 hours of work, of course not in one go, like 1 at a time, 1 hour at a time. And we will work on your struggles until you literally become a self-sufficient trader. You're also going to be in my community where you're going to find all my personal investments for the long term. You're going to be in there for 3 months. So in those 3 months, you could be investing, you could be trading alongside us, and you wouldn't even know what's going on because you'll be in the process of learning and still profiting. And then by the time you've learned it all, you've already built up some capital to trade with. So if you want to take action on becoming a self-sufficient trader, leveling up in life, I'm here to 10x your learning curve. So you know what to do. All links are in the description down below. Again, you just need to head over to my link tree, private message me. It's best to private message me over my Twitter, and we can go through all your personal struggles. Let me hear where you are in your trading journey, and hopefully I can help you achieve your dreams. Thank you guys for listening in today. You can either take action through this link or become a member here today if you don't want to become a student, but I recommend everyone to become a student and a member. And you can just simply message me over my Twitter or take action through these 2 links. If you just want to try out one session, you can try out one session over here. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.